Modal verbs. What are modal verbs? Modal verbs are also called modals, modal auxiliaries, and auxiliary verbs. They give additional information on the function of the main verb or action verb in the sentence. They have a wide variety of communicative functions. They are always succeeded by a bare infinitive or infinitive without to, and can never change their form. They can't be added with s, ed, and ing. Modal verbs are used to express permission, ability, obligation, prohibition, lack of necessity, advice, possibility, and probability. Let's talk about must. Must expresses a strong obligation. Example, I must stop when the traffic lights turn red. It also expresses a logical conclusion or certainty. Example, she must be exhausted. She's been working all day long. Let's now have must not. Must not expresses prohibition. Example, you must not smoke in the gasoline station. The next one is can. Can expresses a present ability. Example, I can paint. Can is also used to seek for permission. Example, can I use your laptop, please? Lastly, can expresses possibility. Example, smoking can cause cancer. Let's now have could. Could expresses ability in the past. Example, before, I could run fast. Could may also express polite permission. Example, excuse me, could I say a thing? Also, could expresses a possibility. Example, it could rain tomorrow. The next one is may. May expresses permission. Example, may I use your shoes, please? May also expresses a strong possibility or probability. Example, it may rain tomorrow. Let's now have might. Might expresses polite permission. Example, might I suggest an idea? Also, might expresses a weak possibility or probability. Example, I might go on holiday to Australia next year. The next one is should or ought to. This modal verb is used to express a 50% obligation. Example, she should or ought to see a doctor. She has a terrible headache. These modals also express advice. Example, he should or ought to revise his articles. Lastly, these modals express logical conclusion. Example, she should or ought to be exhausted. She's been working all day long. And the last one is need not. Need not is the modal which is used to express a lack of necessity or absence of obligation. Example, I need not buy potatoes. There are plenty of potatoes in the fridge.